we're sitting here and he was telling me that there's a lot of people talking about bias and what was the other one? I don't know.
What was the other one?
Yeah, I don't know, bias within like reviews. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, that's fun to talk about. So I want to talk about it. First of all, I literally am a clown. I put triangles on. It's like a fun video. And so I feel like you should not come to me for a serious, hard-hitting review. Like, I don't take myself serious in life or in reviews. So don't come to me, like, let's say Tati drops a palette. Like, really, I just don't give, like, really good reviews. I suck at giving reviews.
Girl, I'm back, girl, and I'm actually by myself. It has been crazy. We need to talk, okay? We need to talk, okay? Because Jackie Ania is at it again. I can't believe it. First of all, I'm gonna give you time to leave your dislikes and hate comments because I know you're gonna leave them down there. So I'm gonna give you a few moments to do it. Thank you very much. Okay, now you can leave, whatever. Okay, now that they're gone, check it out. Congratulations, Jackie Ania, for another flop. Okay, congratulations to Jackie Ania for coming out with another product that we just have to buy. Now, wait. Before you run off to the stores and buy it, because my opinion matters. And that's really what this is, right? This is just my opinion on the Jackie Ania palette. So it came out, you know, and I had said that I was like, meh. And I got so much hate. But when it's Jackie Ania, the queen, she could do no wrong. Which I am blocked by Jackie Ania, by the way. Because I'm just like, nah. Block. You don't like my palette? Block. You don't like my videos? Block. You know, listen, I don't block people on my channel. I get some the Jackie Ania fans, Jackie Ania people, they're going to be here. The Jackie Ania people are going to watch my videos. They're going to leave hate comments. They're going to attack me. They're going to create fake accounts. They're going to say they're going to come to my house. You know the Jackie Ania people, right? You have one disagreement with Jackie Ania, you're a racist. You have one disagreement with Jackie Ania, you're canceled. That's how it is. And she lets her fans do it. But you know what? I've been doing this for years. Years, okay? Spinning the hottest tea on YouTube. And let me tell you this, girl. No other influencer, no other YouTuber, okay, she has this thing that Jackie has. It's like, what? It's just a palette that I don't like. I saw the palette, I didn't like the palette, and therefore now I am canceled. Like kind of this bougie thing, but anyways. Let me roll you the clip of Jackie Ania's commercial. Here we go.
You know?
I think I give good reviews.
I think he does give good reviews.
I think because you.
So, obviously I talk about Jacqueline all the time. I reviewed the hell out of that collection that she sent to you, and I liked it.
But most of the time, my reviews always end with, you know, if you like the product, buy it. Is it needed? No. But I think it's just something that their fans would like. So if you're a fan, I can see why you would buy it.
But there are people on YouTube who give really great reviews. Like, they are known for their reviews.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jackie O. It's your girl Jackie O. I'm back. I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off. AKA Jagga. It's your girl Jackie Ania. So I'm Jackie Ania. Jackie Ania. Welcome to my channel, mother suckers. Hey, it's your girl IAmEloho, back with another lit ass video.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like people give really good reviews and they pride themselves in giving you. And she's talking about Micah this and mitochondria that or something. Mitochondria or something. Whatever chemical that is. And I'm like, what is that?
So that sounds like a surgery or like an STD, girl.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Well, some of those chemical components do sound like, you know, what's in like this is like Jen Love's review. She's like, well, let's see here. You know, and she does really good reviews. Especially to like, don't do that. But I try to keep mine fun and lighthearted. Blah blah. But you know what? It's karma. It's coming back again because she... Wake up. I had to like go through my files and I was like, wait a minute. Ah, yes, I remember this year. Hello, Jackie Aina leaked the Too Faced cosmetic palette. And you really gotta know who you're watching for what, right? So don't come to me for like, if someone drops a brand new palette, I'm really not the one to give like 100% like going into the chemical ingredients of a product.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not me. I mean, I just sitting there swatching it. Ooh, it looks pretty. That's pretty much my thing. Or is Chalky the house?
Here's your card and your receipt.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Give us like 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll let her know.
Yeah,
Thank
alright,
you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So back to what I was saying. I don't know. Let's talk about bias, whatever. What biases or bias?
I always say it wrong.
Yeah, I say it wrong.
Unbiased, biased.
The issue with the bias thing, and I've seen.
Now, before we get into this video, I'm so sorry, but every single person that is listening to this right now has to be educated before we go further into this video because I was just cringing the whole time. So let's just go ahead and get into this knowledge. So we are talking about two different biases here. So this is explicit and implicit biases. Okay, so that's already two different biases. Let's just talk about bias now, just being biased. So being biased is the attitudes and beliefs that create preferences for or against an individual or a group of individuals. Okay, that's what biases is. Okay, now explicit biases. Overtly expressed and within conscious awareness. So this is going to be your hate groups. This is going to be the KKK. Now, when we talk about implicit biases, this is what's dangerous. This is what we're talking about right now today here. Okay, so this is insidious and covertly expressed while not being consciously aware of them. So this is a great example of, let's say you're going to hire 3 different people. One resume is Tisha Cole. The other one is Shanae Broom. The other one is Sarah Parker. But for some reason, Sarah Parker keeps getting picked every single time. Those are some implicit biases that happens in hiring. Now, when we talk about multicultural psychology, and luckily for you guys, next week, we'll be getting out of history and systems of psychology. So we actually touched on multicultural psychology and we talked about the identity developments. And there are a lot of identity models. I'm not going to go through all of them, but identity models that go with a certain cultural identity. So the one we're going to be talking about today and just brushing up on is the cross model for identity development. So the 4 different stages of someone's identity when we're talking about race, when we're talking about being biased, how you become being biased. So the first stage is pre-encounter. Okay, so this is when you feel and accept that the world is organized according to the dominant culture and one's old cultural group. So this is you knowing you're either anti-black or you're non-black. Period. Okay, so that's the pre-encounter. Second, encounter. That's your second stage. Confronted with the realities of racism or other forms of devaluation of one's cultural group. So this forces you to reevaluate a race without you even realizing it. Okay, insidious. Now, the third stage is immersion. So this involves oneself completely with one's cultural group to the exclusion of the majority group. Okay, so this is a black person knowing they're black all the time, whereas somebody who is multicultural or mixed race or biracial is able to go out into the world and identify with 2 different races at one time. Now, the fourth stage is internalization, meaning comfortable with one's identity that allows one to express acceptance of other cultures. So those are the 4 stages. So let's get back into the content. Thanks.
It's just something that's been plaguing journalism for years. Like, you know, it really has. No, like, it really is. I do not consider myself a journalism, a journal.
Do you now?
I don't consider myself a journalist. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I consider myself a guy with a camera who makes fun YouTube videos with clown makeup on. And I don't see how you can take me serious with clown makeup and my wonky lash. I mean, do I need a red nose? Do you guys understand it's a joke?
Right now, where it's at is YouTubers. And let me tell you why. People are highly invested in YouTubers. Congratulations, Ania, for another flop. Okay, congratulations to Ania for coming out with another product that we just have to buy.
I don't know, you know, but no, I do it because don't take me serious.
Right now, where it's at is YouTubers. And let me tell you why. People are highly invested in YouTubers. I'm sorry, this video is purely that, okay? I'm talking about Ania. How dare you talk about Ania? And they will attack. It's engagement, it's comments. It's like, what? People are attached to these YouTubers.
So if you give them a palette, their following are so happy, they're gonna buy it. Numbers skyrocketing sales. That's the way it is, girl. If I got up here and talked about Kate Moss, girl, I would not get this many views. That's just the way it is. It's so crazy. YouTubers are the new Hollywood, all right? I digress. Okay, here we go. It is obvious that Anastasia Beverly Hills is taking the route of Morphe from a business standpoint and getting good with some of these influencers and giving them palettes, and I think that's super cool. Hooray for you. If you shoot for the moon, you'll land by the stars, or however it goes, you know? I think they're copying Morphe's formula. All right, anyway, I digress. Back to Ania, because let me give my receipts on that. It's really not about Ania. It's just really about the company as a whole and their strategy. She's a pawn in the game. In the big scheme of makeup and money, she's just a demographic. I think we can say that.
But let's talk about people who are in the industry who have makeup, like Shane Dawson. I mean, I consider myself with Shane Dawson. I was lucky enough to sit down with him in his home, break bread, and talk about the beauty community. Why are you laughing?
Break bread.
That's what I call it. I mean, we did eat pizza.
There was pizza.
There was pizza.
It was delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And yeah, it wasn't. Thank you for that. Because he didn't have to do that. That was nice. And so, like, he was really nice to us. He gave me a lot of really good information about YouTube and, like, really motivational stuff, too. And just to see how someone who's been on YouTube for over 10 years and just, like, talk to them was, like, that's not something everyone gets to do.
No, and let's...
I was like, whoa. But to bring it back, I think like when I got the Shane Dawson palette, like I think you guys saw me in the documentary film, like in mostly every single episode. So when I got the palette, you would think I would give it a good positive review, right? And even the thumbnail for that video was like, you know, like that, ooh, he didn't like it, and it kind of drove traction to the video. And it's just like, I just want to create a positive energy space or whatever. Like, it's almost like, so he was in the Shane Dawson series, the palette comes out, and he gave it a good review. That's biased. That is biased, and you're smart for pointing that out. But I'm not trying to hide that I'm not biased. You know, I make the friendships with Shane and Jeffrey public. We take photos, put on Instagram. We've done Instagram stories. I don't try to hide that I'm friends with influencers. And I think that if you're looking for an honest, hard-hitting review that's non-biased, then you're looking in the wrong space for me.
For her to sit up here and say that Shane has always been there for her mentally and spiritually, and that's the reason why she's allowed to be called a nigga bitch monkey woman, because she can sit up here and say she don't speak for all black people, because you definitely don't. Like, the shit you saying, you definitely don't. But the fact that you want to sit up here in the same breath and say, well, yeah, he was calling my character that. Well, okay, well, now how about this? A white person who is under the age of 16 see that skit and say, oh, well, Shane Dawson called his friend a nigga bitch monkey woman. I mean, they're friends. I mean, maybe I can do it to my friend too. Maybe I can call my friend a nigga bitch monkey woman.
I've always seen like Shane receive a lot of love and praise. So when I find out that people don't like him, I'm like, what? It's like the most loved person on YouTube. And there are people who do not like Shane Dawson. I'm just like, wow.
I thought it was hilarious.
The word of the day is nigga.
I just found him to be a good guy, but